And for more details, we now have our reporter Andira Putri and video journalist Dian Merdekawati, who had the opportunity to interview UNDRR Director Ricardo Mena. Andira.
Yes, good afternoon everyone. We're at Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center where today on Wednesday 25th of May, the opening ceremony of GPDRR 2022 has been conducted. And this year Indonesia acted as the host while UNDRR continued to organize this event. And for more details, if you want to know more about this event, we had an opportunity to have a chat with UNDRR Director Mr. Ricardo Mena. Hello Mr.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for taking your time to have an interview with C today. So the first question, and the most important one for us Indonesians, why Indonesia?
Well, you know, Indonesia proposed to be the host for the global platform, and we saw that the big engagement of the government and the historic, importance that the Indonesian government has given to the issue of disaster risk reduction were actually exemplary, and be it for the fact that it is exposed to numerous natural and man-made hazards, and also the importance that the leadership of Indonesia has given to disaster risk reduction, it made a perfect choice for us to be hosted here in Bali.
Okay, Mr. Mena, this year GPDRR happened at a challenging time where world are recovered from COVID-19 pandemic. How much does the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the disaster risk reduction itself, or are there any different aftermaths compared to before?
Yeah, I would say that there are negative effects, and there are also some aspects that we are learning from and that are on the positive side. Negative, of course, in the sense that it has affected millions of people around the entire world. It has increased the number of people under the poverty line, and it has made people more vulnerable. And we are living at the same time other types of shocks and hazards. The climate emergency is showing us that we are facing already an increase in global temperature, and events are happening with more intensity and more frequency. And at the same time, we continue having the other problems that we had already in the past prior to COVID, and they continue to happen, be it hydrometeorological events or geological events or technological, environmental and biological events. So in that sense, COVID-19 has increased the vulnerability, particularly of those that are more marginalized and poorest. Yeah. On the positive side, I think that people have understood how risk has a systemic nature, and how one small virus that you cannot even see with the human eye has had a great impact in everything we do in society nowadays around the globe. And this is true of many different hazards. They have cascading effects, and they can reverberate across sectors, creating impacts that were not anticipated. So we have to have that understanding, and I think that COVID-19 has helped persons, normal persons, to better understand what we mean when we speak about risk is systemic in nature, and we need to have a more preventative approach, and we need to avoid creating new risks so that we can really reach resilience.
And for the last question is, GPDRR focus on the Sendai framework. So how much is the implementation has been happening? And for us, like for regular citizens, what should we do, the simple thing that could help this?
Yeah, we have seen that we are not in the right track, and we are behind. So we need to accelerate effort, and we have to work harder if we want to achieve the outcome and goal of the Sendai framework. So I think that this meeting is going to be a great call for everyone that is working on sustainable development, climate change adaptation, or disaster risk reduction, to work better together and to make, punch more than your own weight. We need that effort to come through, otherwise we are going to increase the number of, disasters that are unfortunately affecting many countries around the world.
Let's hope that we could do this together. Let's hope that everything becomes effective. Mr. Ricardo Mena, thank you so much for your time. Hope that you have a nice day in Bali and hope that everything goes well in this forum. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. So the GPDRR 2022 will continue until Friday, 27th of May. And this multi-stakeholder forum will discuss a lot of things. So this is the time for different countries to share their insights regarding disaster risk reduction together. Back to the studio.
Thank you so much, Andira Putri, for reporting live from Bali.